Finlay, handoff Clark, launches, and hits a three!
Clark humiliates Reese. How Caitlin Clark humiliated her bully Angel Reese. In the realm of sports, rivalries often serve as a stage for defining moments. And for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that stage was a WNBA game that would change the narrative. Over the years, I've witnessed my share of disrespectful moments in basketball, a trend that often seems to plague the media's treatment of certain players. From Bradley Beal's 2020 All-Star snub, despite his 30-point average, to James Harden's exclusion from the All-NBA team in 2016, the list is long. Yet, nothing prepared me for the drama that unfolded on August 30th, 2023, when Clark faced Reese in a game that had far more at stake than just a win. Leading up to this matchup, tension had been brewing between the two players. Their rivalry was ignited during the 2023 NCAA championship, where Reese famously taunted Clark with the "you can't see me" gesture. This narrative continued in the WNBA, where Reese's actions ranged from playful to downright disrespectful, including a moment when she smacked Clark on the head during a game. The media, however, seemed to downplay this rivalry, framing it as mere competitiveness. But for observers, it was clear that Reese had a problem with Clark. As the WNBA playoffs approached, ESPN fanned the flames of this rivalry by ranking Reese above Clark on the Rookie of the Year ladder, despite Clark's standout performances. This tweet only heightened the anticipation for their next encounter. The game, hosted at the sold-out Wintrust Arena, was set against the backdrop of a Barbie-themed night, adding an extra layer of spectacle to an already charged atmosphere. The game began with Clark showing her determination. From the first whistle, she exhibited a level of focus and skill that was palpable. While Reese entered the arena with flamboyant confidence, dressing up as Dennis Rodman and posing for the cameras, Clark was all business. The disparity in their approaches was evident as the game unfolded. As the first quarter progressed, the Indiana Fever, led by Clark, quickly erased an early deficit. Clark's ability to sink difficult shots, including a logo three-pointer, was a clear testament to her skill, and it was evident that she was in her element. Meanwhile, Reese struggled to find her rhythm, and the scoreboard reflected that, with the Fever converting a 21-9 deficit into a lead by the end of the quarter. The second quarter saw Clark continue to shine, showcasing her remarkable playmaking abilities while Reese's frustrations mounted. It was almost as if the basketball gods were aligning to emphasize the sheer disparity between the two players on that day. While Clark was racking up points and assists, Reese was left scrambling, unable to respond to the relentless onslaught. By the time the third quarter began, Clark had established a commanding lead, and her confidence only grew. She was making plays that not only dazzled the crowd but also highlighted Reese's struggles. The stark contrast between their performances became a focal point for spectators, including basketball legends like Sue Bird, who surely noted the unfolding drama. As the game progressed into the fourth quarter, the gap widened. Clark's commanding lead reached 25 points, and she began to showcase her skills with an air of nonchalance, even attempting shots typically reserved for casual games. In stark contrast, the frustration of the Chicago Sky players, including Reese, boiled over into reckless fouls and unsportsmanlike conduct. The culmination of this rivalry on that fateful day was not just about a win or loss. It was a moment where Clark not only proved her prowess, but also sent a strong message to her detractors, including Reese. The game served as a reminder that talent and hard work often triumph over petty rivalry and disrespect. For Caitlin Clark, it was a day of vindication, an opportunity to humiliate her bully on the basketball court, and a defining moment in her rookie season, a powerful narrative that will resonate for years to come.